we were just talking about how when we were on the boat last year, we were amazed about how much time we spent inside the boat, and to the point where we actually lost a tan in a heat wave because look at this little guy. We actually were able to lose a tan in a heat wave because we spent so much time inside, because we were so limited to where we could sit outside on the boat and
not get baked.
Yeah, and not get absolutely cooked, because there was no canopy, there was no dodgers to protect from the sun. God, what a beautiful day. But yeah, we spent so much time inside, it was a real shame. So this time the plan is to make it so convenient and everything so comfortable when we're having these sails, or when we're on anchor. You're more inclined to sit outside than inside, because at the moment you'd get on anchor, we'd go straight inside and stay inside. It was such a shame. We've just started watching a sailing tally-ho, or it's Simon's boat, and it kind of reminds me of that, to be honest, when he first brought it. But look at this, oh my god, that's incredible. Look at the bow on that. Oh my god. What's happened?
I don't know.
Has to be one of Lou's favourite places.
I thought they were statues.
Lou didn't think they were real. She was like, oh my god, I thought they were real. Oh, we got little fishies in there.
What would you give it out of 10?
8.
8?
I haven't got any food for the dog. That's the first day I wouldn't have given them food. They're gonna stop loving me. So yesterday we ended up actually walking around Malazzo a little bit. We missed the launch. How gutting is that? Sorry guys, that would have been a good one.
Look how much of a mess it's made.
Yeah, look at that. It's just literally ripped up the terrain.
Oh my god, it looks empty now.
It does. They have cleared a lot, to be honest. The trimaran that used to be here is now moved.
They might move us now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, because we're just too close to fiberglass boats, and I'm working on a steel boat. It's just constant sparks all the time. Lou hasn't seen the door yet. How I got on yesterday or the day before. So we are going to continue working on the door. We need the sides finished, and we need the lips coming off. I'm gonna try and get some like part-time rails down the sides in. We'll see how we go. I do have also some other worries about the weight of the door, which I'm gonna try and alleviate a little bit by this is if once it's running and it's sliding and everything's fit, it's still too heavy, and I'm worried about the weight of it all moving at once. I might cut a section out and put like a PVC kind of like perspex in, basically. So I know she's looking pretty rough right now, but once I've kind of got her completely cleaned up and spick and span, I'm sure it'll look quite nice. But I have also been trying to look into the idea of getting this kind of like polished steel. To just have the door by itself as this polished steel look. Not too sure how achievable that is without it rusting, but I saw kind of this fluoric acid, phthalic acid or something, which you can put onto something and it will stop it from rusting, or you can heat it and put the olive oil treatment or linseed oil. Not too sure again about going down those routes, but I'd love the idea of keeping a polished steel look on the door. But first things first, we need to get this in and working, so I'll continue with that before I blab too much. So we just need to get this back a few mil here. So this side's okay. It's only literally, you probably can't even see it. It's literally just a mil in this top corner that needs to come out. And on this side is actually a fair amount of removal needed. Coming back to around there. So along with this. So I'm going to cut that little piece out here just so it slides on the tracks without it catching at all, because it's currently sticking of being too tight in the inside. So that has space to run free. It just needs to have some support at the back. I'll put this side on. Yeah.
Well done, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed about that. It's got a nice bit of leeway. It's got about 2 mil leeway either side, maybe 2.5. But yeah, I just need to get this plate on here, and then I can sit on here without it slipping around so much. There we go. At the moment, it's sitting on the metal, which it will not be sitting on this. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. Yeah, I've got some nice strong welds on that one. I'm really chuffed about that. And now I'm gonna get the end one on, and I'm gonna grind it all back flat. This end one is gonna be a bit tricky because I have to bend the steel back to the arch, which I really not too sure I'm going to do that, but I'll figure out. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. You trust me, eh?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to straighten the board out. The ball, and I need I'll figure something out. Okay, that's actually worked somehow.
Ciao. Am I done?
No, you got to stay there. I want to show people. So it looks crazy, I know, but Lou's had to stand there so it doesn't slip off the cleat here. But I've tied it, and I'm going to do each piece at a time.
This is
So that was a V shape, and now it's actually closed up. That's the only way I've been trying to figure out how to get this bent into shape for a while.
This is a really strange invention.
Hey, it was working. Thank you very much. So that was really awkward. It did work though. We got all 3 of these closed up, which, to be fair, like I would ask Lou, I was giving everything I had on that. These winches don't really work that well. When they're put under like intense pressure, they actually don't click in. They would just go back to their original form, or to the original of the start. So if I go here, I get to there, it just goes straight back. It's not like it doesn't do that and lock in each time. For some reason, when that goes, that was fun trying to do that, because I had to the only way I did it is I put it around 4 times and then held the pressure whilst pulling it tight as possible, and then getting it around the cleat and holding it and then welding it. I know there's a much better system where I could have done it, but that's the only thing I can think of on here right now. So I've had to actually redo this to get the curve a few times, because my original tack welds like this has happened a few times, but this is the most recent one. I've reinforced the others, but this is the last one. And my little tack weld, which I done kind of just with like mild heat, nothing too crazy. It's just, we heard a dong, and it was this coming off. So I've got to get it all braced back up. and bent back into shape. We were so close to finishing that as well. All I heard, God, all I heard was ding. That was it. Stop sliding. So close to getting there. There we go. For a second I was like, have I made it so I can't get on?
Well done.
Bending that metal, like, I actually had to stop Luke from recording me because I started to get a bit mad. I have busted up my knee. I have literally used every piece of wood in this area. Look at that, I've made a right mess. But just trying to, and I did it though. I freaking did it.
Well done.
Oh, the arch is so similar now. So at the back here was completely flat because there was no brace at the back of it. So the second I cut it, it just went thunk. And this was obviously, this has got this piece on it, so it held it perfectly. What I should have done was reinforced it, then cut it, but I didn't so well. But I was able to kind of match the curve at the back there. Oh, thank God. For a second there, I said to Lou, I was like, I can't not do this because I will then look at it for the next few years and it will drive me mad. So I had to get it right. I mean, it looks nice though. I'm so chuffed. Obviously, like I said, it won't be running on this, as this is only to stop water. It's going to have a little runner down here somewhere. But yeah, chuffed about that.